rocking mighty studios there. Claudia, thank you for joining us. Have you been here before? You're unmuting. Oh, let's see.
It's his third time.
Third time, Claudia. Thank you for being here. Third time's a charm. Susan, good to see you. I like your puffy coat. Val, thank you for being back. Elizabeth, I see just a little tip of your head. Thank you for being here. Elizabeth H. John, welcome back. We missed you last week. Kathleen O'Donoghue, thank you for joining us. Lauren, what a gorgeous photo. I recognize your name. I'm thinking, are you like a famous soprano?
I sing, yes.
All right, welcome, great to have you. Joanne, thank you for being here. Crystal, thank you for being here. Sandra, Brenda, welcome back. Judith, Bonnie, and Eliana, I'm going to say Eliana. Harveen, thank you for being here. People are coming on. Woohoo! This is great, everybody. So you can see on my arms today, I told you, I said, if you want to ramp up that cardio, then we can just start adding some weights to wrists and ankles. So I have 2 sets of these. These are my 2-pounders, and then I have 2.5 pounders that one day I'll put on my ankles. But this is what I'm working with today because we're going to do some woohoo boxing. Yes. All right. So we'll start today with getting some warm-ups in. Oh, I'm seeing, yes. Who is that? Is that Cynthia? Cynthia, welcome. We missed you last week. And then we have another person, last name it looks like is Sarni. Thank you for joining us. All right, let's get some singing going. All right, just that. And we're going to do very light. Almost you want to feel like a giggly kind of thing. Then that's when you know that breath mechanism is working for you, and you're not overextending. You're not expending too much breath energy or too much vocal energy. Ashley, welcome. I see you somewhere, I think, or maybe I saw someone. Yes, there you are. Great to see you today. All right, here we are. Here we go. Ready and. I know we're singing lower now, right? For some of us we're in kind of middle voice, but as we continue down, I don't want you to feel like, oh, this is easy, we're getting lower, it's easy, right? Keep that space inside of your mouth. Keep the vowel integrity there. Ooh, ooh is the most back vowel that we have. Ooh, and it makes lots of space. Let's also get that soft palate lifted just so that when we go up, we're already set up for those higher notes. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready. Going 2 more. If it gets too low, remember to go up an octave. All right, now we're going to just shift up a little bit. Welcome, Diane. LJ is connecting. Thank you for being here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Switch to ho 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 ho. here. Going up, we want space. Allow that jaw to just loosen. Let yourself move into that higher register. I can't talk and play this at the same time. H-A-W. Two more, one more. We should feel really light. So this just gives us a little bit of energy where the voice, the agility in the voice begins to awaken. I didn't say hi, Rachel Pal, hey. Who else is here? Sandra, welcome. And I think I need to go over to this next page. Robin, thank you for being here. Cesar, it's good to see you again. And Vivian, thank you for being here. All right, so that was our first vocalise. Now, if we stay within that same, we were doing something that spanned a fifth. So if we stay within that fifth, and now we're going to fill it in with legato singing, right? So we're going to connect those notes. Before we were doing what we call staccato, very short and bouncy, but now we're going to connect. Then we're going to add. So when we go to the top, we aren't sliding up, but we are sliding down. Let me check the chat. Oh, thank you. All right. Thank you, Sandra, for being here, and thank you for your chat. All right, so here we are. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready. Oh, no, that's not what we're doing. We're doing legato. Here we go. Let's go ahead and slide. Slide here. Welcome, Susan. As always, so whenever something starts to feel like it's uncomfortably low, I welcome you to go up an octave. What does that mean? That means instead of singing down here, we go up here. Right? So, and it's okay. It doesn't mean that something's wrong or something's bad, right? It just means you've reached your limit on the bottom and we need to find a spot that's more comfortable, that works for your range. All right, heading back up. So here we go. Keep it really connected. make sure that your soft palate is lifted. So if you're new to this, when we lift our soft palate, we are taking that soft, squishy part that's at the top, at the roof of the mouth, near the uvula. So the uvula hangs down. Then in front of that, we have that soft, squishy part. That is your soft palate. And we can voluntarily lift it. We don't want to stretch it super, super far. But if we yawn, force yourself to yawn or start a yawn, it goes way up, right? And then we get the Julia Child's voice. But we don't want it that far. We just want to lift a little bit. I think of it like, did you smell that flower? Our soft palate goes up when we smell a flower, when we start to sneeze, or we start a yawn. Those are things we naturally do, but we can do it on command. All right, so we're lifting that soft palate, and that is a doorway. It's a gateway into that upper middle and upper register that if sometimes you feel like, man, I feel like I have some notes that are beyond this, but I just feel like my voice gets stuck. We're going to unstick the voice by opening up this door, like taking the ceiling off and allowing your voice to float up. It's for the breath to start to spin higher in these cavities of these pockets, like our sinus cavities. All here, the breath can actually begin to palpitate on the bones here. So that's what we want. Here we go. Ho, 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 ho. Ho. So if this is too high, drop down the octave. So instead of singing here, you will go, all right, here we go. 1, 2, ready. Woo! Everybody do this. Woo, 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 like your siren. Woo, 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 woo. We're waking up our resonance capacity here. Now do wee, 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 wee. And middle voice, woo, 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 in your middle voice. If this feels like, oh, this is not quite my middle voice, find your middle voice. Woo, 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 woo. Now go to wee again. Wee, 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 wee. And everybody say, like we're the wicked witch of the west. And that's an even more forward and brighter type of resonance that we get there. Now, ho, 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 oh, woo! We're just saying to all of these cavities in our body, hello, the breath is going to spin around here. All right, let's do a little vowel tracking thing where I want you to just take note of where the breath is spinning. So we're talking about breath can spin here, can spin all these different places. So we're going to start with the most forward vowel, E, and we're going to work our way slowly back to ooh. And I want you to just start to be aware of where you feel the spinning of the breath. It might feel like kind of like bright, warm lights. It might feel like almost like you would feel a vibration. Some of us will feel that. And just try to track where that is moving as we sing through these vowels. So here's our first one. Oh, what happened to my piano? Let's see here. La 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 la. Let me double check my, it's not reading. Okay, let me plug it in again. Something weird happened. There we are. Do not use that audio. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to start with E. Oh, I'll put it in the chat. That way you can follow along and you don't have to like think so hard. So I'm putting kind of like a phonetic spelling. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry. Thank you for telling me in the chat. E, and then I'm putting the word snake because that is the closest thing we have in English to this closed E sound, or closed E. We have E, then we have A like snake. I have a snake. Then A, as an apple. I, Ooh, now I am not exhausting. Ooh, I didn't do O. I am not exhausting all of the vowels because we can pull from a lot of different languages to get some mixed vowels and stuff, but I'm giving you some that will help you track. So the vowels are E, A as in snake, E, A, O, ooh. All right, and so what we're gonna do is sing on one pitch. Or here. Sounds like this. And for me, as I am singing, I'm not only wanting the sound, the breath to just move all around kind of crazy. I'm also wanting to maintain some sense of presence and resonance here in the front of the face so that I get what we call chiaroscuro, some light and some dark, especially as we move toward these further, the vowels that are further back. Okay, so here we go. Ready, 2, 3, breathe when you need to. Here. Next one. All right, and then I'm gonna start, you're gonna hear me really dropping into my chest. Let's do this one. Let's take it higher now. So we started here. Let's go back here first. Next one. I'm doing that for myself. If you need to drop down, feel free. Sing down here. Here we go. So as you're going through this, and you will notice that your mouth position, particularly the jaw, will start to adjust if you just allow yourself to be natural. Your jaw is going to want to drop as we go higher. And if you're not finding that your jaw is dropping, that's something to start paying attention to, that as we go higher, we give a little bit more vertical space because the acoustical properties of those higher pitches need more space. Okay, very good. Let's do one last exercise, and we're gonna exercise, and then we gotta sing the songs. Okay, so this is here we go. Sorry. make sure your soft pellet is lifted. Drop down an octave when you need to. Last one. Let's drop back down a little bit to move down. And we'll hit, I'm not going to move in half steps this time. I'll move in whole steps so we can cover a lot of ground. 1, 2, ready. Last one. All right. I am going to put on our workout music and we're going to get our bodies moving. So anything that we do, you can do from a seated position. You can do from a standing position, whatever works best for you. Always, of course, go at your own pace. If we're taking it too fast, feel free to slow it down. Or if you want to speed it up, feel free to do so. I'm going to put the music on and then we'll start our warm-up. Oh my goodness, where did it go? I hear you. All right, this is some fun, high-powered music. Is that too loud? We're okay on sound? Okay. All right, we're just gonna start marching in place. Keep to the beat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4. Take this into a light jog on the beat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 2 more. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now lift those knees up a little more. If you're sitting in a chair, just lift your knees from your chair. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2, 2. Now watch me. We're gonna dab. So, I'm jabbing with my right hand and my right foot is in front. Every time I dab, I put my weight onto that front foot. All right? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a little pivot in my foot. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last set of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now switch sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3. You're looking good. 5, 6, 7. 2 more sets of 8. 2, 3, 4. You can put a little bounce in it if you want to ramp it up. This is the last count of 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Give a little break, march in place. This is active rest. Get those knees up a little more. Marching in place. Now, I'm going to do a hook. So I'm going to get a little closer. Hook. Hook. All right. Hook. 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 All right. So let's get our good hands here. All right. Ready? 2, 3. Hook this side. Hook. Hook. We're going to double time in just a second. Now double time. Here we go. Hook. 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 Good. Other side. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now alternate. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. comes from the hip. Boom. And boom. Do it again slow. Boom. Use that weight from the hip. And turn. Pivot. Double time. Boom. 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 All right, again. Woo! 4, 5, 6, 7. Now back to jab. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now give me a hook and hook. 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 Now uppercut. Woo! Bring your power. And back to active breath. All right. We're going to do speed bag with a little moving. All right, so here's our speed bag. Speed bag looks like this. All right, we're going to do it to the right, but now bounce. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now alternate your jabs. Boom, 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 boom. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take a rest. Woo! That's good. All right, we're gonna catch our breath. Woohoo! You are amazing. Oh, I've got to find that music. Where's my window? There we are. So to get our breath back underneath us, we can put hands on top of the head and allow that oxygen to come in. We're going to control the body. We're going to slow that breathing down. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more times. Last one. And then slowly bring your hands down, but keep your rib cage lifted. That's the lifted rib cage we want for singing. You should feel like you could go ballroom dancing. All right, very good, everyone. So, getting to our repertoire, last week we worked on the gospel piece, Great is Your Mercy. So, I'm opening up the floor for anyone who's excited to share their own interpretation of Great is Your Mercy. I have the track ready. I can also post I'll do that too. I'm going to give you the link, so if you are interested in playing it from your side, you're welcome to do that, but I'm happy to play it. All right, so any volunteers? Any volunteers? I'm looking. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Okay, going once. Going, can you post the lyrics again? Oh, for Great is Your Mercy? Yes. Mr. Brian, can you? Thank you. Okay. The wonderful producer Brian is going to get that for us. And then does that mean that, Rachel, you're ready? You're just like, give me the lyrics, but I don't want to do it. Okay. Anyone? Any takers? Yes, Lauren, I would love to have you. Okay. So do you want me to play it from here? Okay. All right. So I am going to, let's see, we'll go back here. Oh, I will, let's see, does it work that way?
I can play it from here. I can.
Okay.
My least key is.
Where? Let's see, I lost. Where is lovely Lauren? Let's see. There you are. There you are. I'm going to spotlight you. And we're ready when you are.
Oh, want me to play the music?
Oh, I can play it. I can play it. I thought you were going.
I got it. I wasn't sure if you were looking for the music or not. Let me get the track. It's right here. I think it's right here. Oh, modern technology. You have to love it. Okay. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. I think.
We are patient.
I'm sorry. Okay,
okay,
here we go.
Got it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cue mine. So, let's see.
So the next person will have it. Okay, here we go. Can you hear the music?
Yes, and we can hear you.
Great is your mercy towards me, your loving kindness towards me, your tender mercies I see day after day, forever grateful towards me, and you're always providing for me. Great is your mercies I see, great is your grace.
Yes, yes. I know we're all like, we want to hear more. So you have to do that for us again another day, okay? Or bring another song. Wonderful to hear you, Lauren. Thank you so much. All right, any other volunteers? Yes, Cynthia. Okay, shall I play for you?
Can I do it a cappella?
Oh, go right ahead, yes.
Great is your mercy towards me, your love and kindness towards me, your tender mercy I see day after day, forever faithful towards me, and you're always providing for me. Great is your mercy towards me. Great is your grace.
Yes, yes. I like the way you ended. Thank you so much. Woohoo! All right, fabuloso, Cynthia. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? This is going well. I'm looking. I don't want to move too fast. I am seeing this Kia Galvin. Is that a face of yes, I want to sing? No? Okay. Not today. We'll count on it another time. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Oh, are you unmuting?
Yes, I am.
To sing?
Well, I don't know the song, but I'll give it a shot.
I'm with that. Please do.
I need to hear the chords.
Yes. Okay, here, let me play it. Boom, boom. Here we go.
You have to bring me in.
Okay. Pretty long intro. I'll bring you in.
Great is thy mercy for me.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Great is thy mercy for me. Great is thy love, I see. Great is thy mercy for thee. I don't know the
But you're
word.
singing so beautiful. That was amazing. Please come back and do that again.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So this is what happens when we open up the floor for all of this talent. You can just jump right in, right? You don't have to know everything perfectly. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Well, shall we go to our other song, to our musical theater piece? So it is "You'll Never Walk Alone." Of course, it's so inspirational, the words. So when you learn this, or as we review it, for those of you who were here eons ago when we did this, you can take this song and share. If somebody's having a hard day or sour day, you can just lift them up with a little song. All right, so I'm going to. Oh yes, awesome. So thank you for the lyrics. Can we all sing the gospel too? Yes. That's a great idea. So we'll cover this one, the musical theater piece, and then we'll go back and review the gospel piece. So this one starts here. So I'll teach it all a cappella. We'll do it by rote, and then I'll bring in the track. So it starts like this. When you walk. So all those are our same note. When you walk through a storm. So let's do that. When you walk through a storm. Next is hold your head up high. Hold your head up high. So those two together. When 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high. Next is, and don't be afraid of the dark. And don't be afraid of the dark. So let's go back and review those 3 lines. We're going to run it a little faster just so we can get through it. So when you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high. And don't be afraid of the dark. Next, it's a little change. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky. So let's go back at the end. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky. So golden gets stretched out a little bit. Golden sky. Next. And the sweet silver song of a lark. So this constantly is like the winds and the waves. That's how this melody is written, right? It starts out like with this little very quiet and then we start to feel the push and the pull of the waves of the storm, and it builds until we have this opening of the silver lining. All right, let's go back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky, and the So now we build. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. So let's do that together. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. Next. Though your dreams be tossed and blown, though your dreams be tossed and blown. So let's see if we can go back to at the end of the storm. Let's start there at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed and blown. Watch this. Walk on with hope in your heart. Right, so a lot of the same notes there. So it's walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Then so what are our options there? So if we don't want to do, we don't have to do that. You can just go, you'll never walk alone. So you'll never walk alone. So pick your desired one. It's either or so let's try that line. 1, 2, 3. You'll never walk alone. And then you see walk on, so it goes back to the second kind of walk on. So walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. And then if you're singing the higher one, this is where you'll sing it even bigger than the first time. And then take liberty. Whatever you want to do, right? Or you could do something deep down, right? You'll never walk alone. So make it your own. Let's see if we can rewind to the beginning. We'll sing it through. I'm actually going to play the track this time. Have a little bit of grounding here. Oh, you know what I will do is I will share screen for this because it does have the lyrics. So, bada bing, and here we go. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high And don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk. This goes back to the beginning. When you walk through a storm, hold your, yes, we had a key change, up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. So walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk. You'll All right, how was that? How was that? Any questions? Any questions? Yes, Rachel.
So I have to drop down an
For a
octave.
second.
Oh, hold
You're
on.
an
I didn't
actor
stop it.
making
Hold on.
enough to earn a living. Not only that, to thrive as an actor into the.
Okay, una más. Yes.
Okay, I had to drop down an octave when
You
that
did.
goes way high. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know if other people did. That's out of my range on that second part. Right?
Yes. Yes. What about, did you try the alternate? How did the alternate work for you? Was that still too high?
Well, I just don't think I had the ear to catch the alternate while you were singing the higher part. So I just didn't, I had tried it when you taught it and it was a little better, but when we were singing it through, I just found myself having to go down.
Gotcha. That's great. That's great. That means you know your voice and you're adjusting for what your voice needs. I'm a solid alto. I always have to drop it. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Cynthia is empathizing with you. Yes, Kia is a contralto, so she definitely knows what you're talking about. All right, to all of my low voice people, I bow to you. I wish I could make those lush sounds down there that you make. All right, so I know that some of you are interested in going back to the gospel tune, so I'm happy to do that. I want to check though to see if anyone is interested before we do that in reviewing just one time through of the musical theater. So just wave at me if you want to go through the musical theater piece one more time. Okay, because we have time to do that and then finish with the gospel. All right, so here we go. I'm going to play that track again, and I will share screen so that you can see again. And we'll just do one time through. All right. Boop. Boop. And this is such a long thing. Let's not play that one. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. And that was the alternate. Oh, I keep thinking I'm stopping this music. 1 minute. Okay, very, very good. Now let's go to Great Is Your Mercy. All right. I don't know, Brian, if it's helpful. Oh, you're all so ahead of me. All right, sing this from your heart. Feel the grace, feel the mercy that avails to us. Great is your mercy towards me, your loving kindness toward me. That's right, Lauren. Your tender mercy I see day after day, forever faithful to me, always providing for me. Great is your mercy towards me. Great is your grace. Great is your mercy towards me. Your loving kindness to me. Your tender mercies I see day after day, forever, forever faithful to me, always providing for me. Great is your mercy I see. Great is your grace. Now you try to improvise. Great is your mercy towards me. Love and day after day after day after day, forever faithful, always providing for me. Great is your mercy toward me. Great is your grace, forever faithful toward me. And that just kind of does a little fade out. Shall we go back? Oh, I have a thought. I'm going to prompt your improvisation. So this time, as you sing through it, so if you notice when I was doing it, I was kind of waiting and then singing the phrases and really dragging the phrases out and then catching up a little bit. But let's see what happens if we try to sing it from a speaking place. You know how like in theater or even in jazz, sometimes you hear the singers talk sing. So I want you to try and talk sing some of it and then go back into full-blown singing and talk sing it. Make it like a conversation. All right, let's see what happens. And all right, I'll bring you in. Great is your mercy, mercy, mercy toward me. Your love and kindness toward me. Your tender mercy I see. Day after day, oh yes, you're forever faithful toward me. I said you're always, always, and always providing for me. Great is your mercy towards me. So great is your grace. I'm compelled to sing. Great is your mercy toward me. Your love and kindness toward me. Your tender mercy I see. Day after day, forever faithful towards me. You're always giving me what I need. Great is your mercy toward me. Great is your grace. Oh, we have to go, but keep singing the song to yourself. And thank you for being here. I send you love and kindness throughout this week, throughout this year. I love you all. Keep singing. Come back next week. Bring a friend, bring a family member, and just keep singing.